Hello, Happy Talk learners. Welcome back to another episode of Happy Talk Pod. I'm Marco, and I'm Erica. Today we've got a really intriguing topic that was suggested by one of our community members. You know, the kind of topic that mixes a little bit of anticipation with a sprinkle of anxiety, visa applications, and, specifically, the all-important visa interview.
Ooh, okay. I can already feel the butterflies in my stomach just thinking about that. Those interviews can be intense, right? I've heard so many stories about them.
Absolutely. So when you're applying for a visa, especially for countries like the US, you'll need to attend an interview where you'll answer crucial questions. It's pretty much a mini exam on your travel intentions. Now, let's start with some key vocabulary. A visa is essentially your ticket. It's an official document in your passport that allows you to travel legally to another country.
Right. And, what's the difference between different types of visas? Like, aren't there a ton of them?
Great question. So many people get confused. For instance, there's the F1 visa for foreign exchange students. I like to think of that as the study abroad passport, right? Then there's the J1 visa for temporary exchange visitors. And we also have resident visas, which allow you to live in a country for a specified period legally. It's like a temporary home.
Wow, that's a lot to take in. I mean, do you have any anecdotes or something from your own experience that can help paint the picture?
Funny you asked. I had a friend who applied for a B2 tourist visa to visit the US. When he walked into that interview, he was asked a bunch of questions, and he just about lost his marbles. His hands were sweaty, and his heart raced. It was like stepping into an interrogation room.
Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine. So, what happened next? Was he prepared, or did he get rejected?
Well, it was fascinating because he'd prepared for the classic questions you'll face, like where's your final destination? The officer asked him why he needed to go, and he said he was visiting his brother who just had a baby. But my friend almost blanked on how long he planned to stay. A classic rookie mistake.
Ugh, that's so real. I can see myself doing that. So, what should someone really focus on during the interview?
It's all about the details. For example, when asked about ties to your home country, it's crucial to explain those things that demonstrate you're coming back, like owning a house, a job, or even a dog. Think of it as the officer needing to ensure that you're not just another untraceable wanderer.
Right, like, don't worry, officer, I have a whole life to return to. And speaking of ties, how do you even show you're financially independent?
Yes! So, being financially independent means showing you can take care of your own expenses without relying on somebody else. Think of it like this. Imagine you're throwing a party at your place. You'll want to show you've got the snacks, drinks, and everything else sorted out so your friends know you're prepared.
Haha, that's a great analogy. So you're saying, like, bank statements, house ownership, all that good stuff helps?
Exactly. And speaking of that, let's dive into an example dialogue featuring a visa officer and an applicant for a B2 tourist visa. This can help everyone understand the kind of questions they'll face and how to respond.
Ooh, I love this part. Let's hear it.
In a formal tone, visa officer. So, you're applying for a B2 visa. Where's your final destination, and what is the purpose of your trip to the United States?
Visa officer voice. What's the applicant's response?
Applicant. I'm going to visit my brother. He just had a baby and lives in Minneapolis.
Wow, that's a solid reason. And then the officer would probably ask,
Visa officer. How long do you plan to stay in the United States?
Applicant. I'll be here for approximately 3 weeks, and here's my return ticket.
And then the officer, in that serious tone, might ask,
Visa officer, and who's sponsoring your trip?
Applicant. My brother is. I'll stay with him and his family.
Man, this is all so helpful. What if the officer pushes for more proof, though?
That's key. Visa officer, what ties do you have to your home country?
Applicant. I own a house. I'm leaving my dog with my neighbors. I have a car, and I'm employed as an engineer. I'll return to work at the end of March. You see, it's about weaving that narrative.
Exactly. Now here's the kicker. The visa officer could follow up with, Visa officer, what evidence do you have of being financially independent?
Haha, so basically just pulling out a money card from your wallet?
Close, but not exactly. The applicant might say, Applicant, I have assets in my home country, including a house and a bank statement showing my investments.
So like owning stuff is good, right?
Spot on. Now you won't believe the twist. The officer might conclude with, quote, Visa officer, I'm sorry, but we cannot grant you a B2 visa at this time. Instead, you're granted a resident visa. Congratulations.
Wait, what? That's a twist I didn't see coming. So sometimes things work out differently than expected?
Absolutely. It's like life. Sometimes what you want isn't what you end up getting. And who knows, maybe a resident visa could be a better opportunity.
That's so true. Now, what are some key language takeaways from this?
Right. Here are some gems. 1. Sponsoring. When someone sponsors you, they take responsibility for your expenses. 2. Invitation letter. That formal letter inviting you is golden. 3. Ties. Important connections that ensure you'll return after your trip.
I love that. And let's not forget, financial independence and assets, those are super important.
Yes! And as we wrap up, remember these crucial questions you might encounter in a visa interview, like, where is your final destination and what's your purpose? And don't forget to share your thoughts or experiences with us in the Happy Talk community.
This has been amazing. I feel so much more prepared for any future adventures or, applications coming up.
Fantastic! Until next time, Happy Talk learners, keep practicing and don't hesitate to visit our website at happytalk.in for more resources.
Bye everyone. Keep those travel dreams alive.